Chat, I finally remembered my YouTube password. And you know, as I was scavenging through my papers full of passwords in order to find it, I came to a realization. No, not actually. I just wanted to come up with a cool intro. I'm going to make a sword game which swaps your keybinds every time you swing your weapon. Why? Because I have no life and don't give a f. Now, if you're an idiot like me, you might be wondering, how do I make a sword? Well, actually, it's pretty easy. First, you obviously want to grab your sword model. If I can grab the sword. Now, if you watched my last video, you're probably thinking to yourself, oh yeah, I know what you're gonna do, Captain Fry. You're gonna have a local script and grab the player's mouse, and no! We're going to use the activated event this time, loser! So once you have your little activated event set up, I swear to God,
if this code assist, if the Roblox scripting AI comes in here and starts messing with my shit again, I'm going to lose it.
After getting this activated event, we kind of want a few variables here. One is we want a can attack, and we're going to set that automatically to true. What we're going to do is we're going to check if can attack is true, and you can just write it simple like this if you're a lazy programmer like myself, because we true Americans out here, we're lazy couch potatoes. We sit down, we watch anime for 5 straight hours, and then we ponder to ourselves why the hell we wasted so much time. But basically when we do this, we're just gonna set this to false, and then we're gonna wait about, I don't know, 0.02 seconds. You can set that to however much you want, and then we'll set can attack to true. Now let's work with damaging a player. In order to do this, we're going to use the touched event. This event's gonna trigger every time a part touches another part, aka I touched it. I should not make that joke. I shouldn't make that joke. AKA, you got touched by the sword. Wow, that doesn't sound. So within this event, there's a parameter, and I've called it OBJ. This is basically the object that the sword is touching. There's one problem with this. We want to touch other people, not just random parts, because you can't deal damage to a random part unless you wanted to like make your own custom health system and do that. But you know, who's crazy enough to do that? That might be another video idea. In order to make sure that we hit a player though, we need to make sure that they have a humanoid. If we do have one, we're just gonna make the player take 5 damage. Now there's another issue with this. If we don't add some sort of restriction, we can just instantly kill a player. So to fix this, I'm going to make an array, and of course we're gonna add our can attack in here to make sure that we can attack. This is going to keep track of all the objects that we've hit, and we're going to make sure that any object is not inside of this array. But then after that, you just remove it, and this is our damage script. Look at that, it's so amazing, it's beautiful. Now that we got this main sword script working and running, we have to work on our local script, aka the thing that plays all the sounds and does all the tinkering with your movement keys. So we're gonna just insert a local script in here. Now what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna have to use the player's mouse. If you remember from my last video, that's what I used for the gun. Whenever we activate a tool, it's important to note that this is the same thing as pressing down on your mouse button 1, aka your left mouse button. So what we could just do is just use the mouse button 1 on event and connect a function. Now, I just want to make a quick sound here, so I'm just going to make a function called play sound. We're going to make a new sound, and then we're going to play new sound. And one thing I want to do here is actually get debris service, so I can, you know, kill this sound. So you just do debris, add item, new sound. Beautiful. So we can play sound. We're going to go to the handle of our object, and then we're going to grab sword slash. The next thing we want to do is animations. Let me go load in some animations in here real quick. Alright, so I got my little animations here, and I actually just realized something. I forgot a lunch. So we're gonna have to change this up a bit. Pick my favorite Roblox special data type. Huh, it just tells me the current time from between now and the 1st of January 1970 in seconds. I can use that. Oh, Captain Fry, what does Tick have such a specific date? You think I know the details to that? What am I, an artificial intelligence team? The reason why this is so amazing is because we can just go up here inside of this if statement, and we just check if tick minus last tick is less than or equal to 0.2. And if it is, then we're going to play then we'll do our sword lunge. Otherwise, we can just do this. Here's the fun part. You remember how I said that every time the player swings their sword, their movement key mapping changes? Yeah, I'm about to pull a hacker real quick. I'm just gonna play. Let's just, let me just steal this player module script real quick. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Control module? Yes, sir. Oh, enable, disable, kill. What I actually want to do here is create a couple methods here to my liking so I can integrate it into my script and actually swap the movement keys. One thing we're going to do here is I'm going to disable the control module and then I'm going to enable it back up again. That way it can reset itself. By the way, just want to let you guys know that messing with these scripts can actually legitimately break your game because these are actual like control scripts for your character movement. So what do I care? Go have some fun. Anyways, that's just a quick little method that I want to create for the actual main module script. Here's where the actual fun begins, in the keyboard module script. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a constant array and it's just going to have all of the movement keys, which I forgot what the enum for that was. Oh no. Key code. No. Yes. Key code. Key code, yes. Key code. Uh-huh. I know what I'm doing. By the way, one thing I really hate about Roblox is the way that it works with its indices. Let me break this down for you. In any other programming language, like let's take Python for example, you have a list. When you index through a list in Python, your first index starts at 0. So why in the world did I put 1 here for movement key? Wouldn't it just grab enum.keycode.s? No. You know why? Because Roblox is stupid. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Which, you know, actually makes more sense if you think about it. Anyways, we got that done. We can scroll all the way down here, and where you see it says enum.player actions character forward. What I'm just gonna do here is we're just gonna set this to forward. We'll set this to backward, and then, you know, so on. One more method to actually finish this off, and that's to actually swap the key mappings. And I know what I'm doing is a cheesy way of doing this, and I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't have the patience to go through all of Roblox's module code and figure this out on my own, which is kind of cheesy, but it still works, you know? I don't need to be the best programmer out there if my code works, okay? Anyways, we're gonna just do a function called randomize key map. What we're gonna do is we're going to make an empty array called used keys. So we can keep track of all the keys we've already used. We're gonna get a chosen key, we're gonna define a chosen key. And then when that's good, we're just gonna insert that into our use keys. And we're gonna change our mapping to our chosen key. So how are we going to implement this into our actual script? Well, you're in luck because you can just require module scripts on any type of script. And since this is all handled locally, we don't have to worry about hackers. They could do whatever the hell they want with this. They wanna mess up their code and break the game or fly around and do stupid shit, by all means, go for it. I don't care. I don't give a crap about this game. I don't know why I'm even making this in the first place. So now what we can do is we can put this tool inside of our starter pack, grab a stupid dumb idiot who's gonna be our test dummy like this little noob over here, and then let's play the game. We'll play the game. The question is, does it work? Coding at its finest. Ooh, invalid argument number 1 to random. Interval is empty. Whatever do you mean? I should have used the movement keys thing, the table, not the dictionary, which is why that was so weird. That should fix it. Oh, my game! My frames! My frames! What's happening? Huh? Chad, I've realized my mistake. Remember that in a dictionary, the first thing in here in your for loop is the key, and the second one is the value. It's the key I needed, not the value. Man, I hate being stupid. Oh, there you go. Yes, there you go. Oh, it works, and my keys are so... Anyways, I decided to add like a little arena that I found in the toolbox and make a little region which has a script. What this script does is it checks to make sure that there are players inside of the region itself. And if they're inside the region, it's going to give them a sword. If they're not inside of it, what it's going to do is remove the sword that's in their inventory, and it's going to fire this reset event, which just resets the keyboard module and the control module. But now after testing our programming and confirming that it works, there's only one more thing left to do. Kidnap some friends and force them to play with me.
We're the
Why'd your head so
Okay.
small?
What have you done to me? What have you done to me?
Come here.
No, I don't want to come over. I don't want to come over there. I don't trust.
Come here.
No, I don't trust you.
Come here. Come here. Come here, bro. Come here.
What you've done to me, you made me bald. Oh. Why do I? What? Wait, what happened to my controls? Ah! Ah!
Yes!
No!
I win!
Go over here. Wait, what?
You can only fight in the battlefield.
Okay, get your ass in here, boy.
Nah, I think I'll get my
You
health
know what? I
back
think
up.
you should return by death. You know?
You can kill the dummy, by the way. He'll respawn.
You. I know exactly what you did. I know what your stand is. Every time I spam the click button, my keybinds get swapped, don't they? Is that correct?
That's what I said in the beginning. That's how this
Yes!
works.
I know how to beat your stand. Yes! Hey Cap, you wanna play Time Stop Battlegrounds?
No, I'm not playing Time Stop
Please.
Battlegrounds.
Stand here. We can reenact a few events from Minecraft.
Oh my god.